Lost some people to these streets and make my heart skip a beat. Feel like it's never gonna end. You know, sometimes this shit get hard to get the praying to the Lord. Feel like it's never gonna win. My mama told me, watch your back. Them hoes just want you for them racks and they ain't really your friends. This for them times I couldn't buy. You ain't pick up when I called. Now I got money to spend. I simply trying to take the pain away. Ain't working it out. Fucking pour it again. I lost some people to these streets and make my heart skip a beat. Feel like it's never gonna end. He lost his brother in that cell, and if he only had one reason, then he never went in. And if he ever changed on me, I swear one of us gotta die, and that's just how it's gonna end. Got this big kilo on my neck, it cost 100,000 cash. This shit cost more than your business. I mixed the Percocet with drinking, safe to say that I relapsed, bitch, I'm a junkie again. I mixed the Percocet with drinking, safe to say that I relapsed, bitch, I'm a junkie again. I miss my feeling with the boom. I miss the Draco with the Glock. Those are no videos with props. This a big old FE. This for the ones who let me down. I was broke, ain't come around. This for the ones who ain't spent. Some people to the streets and make my heart skip a beat. Feel like it's never gonna end. Sometimes this shit get hard to get the praying to the Lord. Feel like it's never gonna win. My mama told me, watch your back. Them hoes just want you for them racks and they ain't really your friends. Just for them times I couldn't buy. You ain't pick up when I called. Now I got money to spend. I simply trying to take the pain away. It ain't working it out. Fucking pour it again. I lost some people to these streets and make my heart skip a beat. Feel like it's never gonna end. Like it's never gonna shake. And they gon' run on that money, never gon' wait. They tell me, baby, why you sit there, sir? Like I say, listen to my steps up in this drink.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
I'm not going
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35.
Come on, bro.
As they come up on 1st and 10.
And
they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now a 2nd and 2. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32.
man, that's some bullshit.
The numbers
All
are
right.
definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive
Oh, what the
runs,
fuck?
40, 50 yard
That's a
runs,
pick.
that'll really mess mess up your
Nigga don't
averages.
even reach out for the ball.
Good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 33.
I'll start this
They
shit,
pick
man.
up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
Now Gino on first down. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well,
I ain't gonna lie, that was some Madden bullshit, cause what the fuck type of throw was that? Like, come on now, Gino put shit on the money.
That's a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along, and it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
7-0 is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away.
Dynamic kickoff.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Gino.
Oh my God, I'm literally right there.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Come on now.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute.
Shut your bitch ass up, CD.
Why they were in that set?
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Back to Walker on first down. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit.
Bro, that's not really our ranking, my nigga.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
On 2nd down, here's Smith.
Oh my God.
And that falls to the ground.
And both of them niggas dropped it? That's crazy.
Bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Gino.
Oh!
And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be trapped inside his own 5. A very curious decision to bring that one out. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Oh, well.
More the motion man right. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Tackled that time by Derek Hall.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Now 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Oh, he was gone.
Up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Here's 3rd and 6. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix.
Oh, my God. Come on now. Where did that nigga come from?
And it brings up 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33.
That's on me, y'all.
And that'll go as a 57-yard punt with a return.
That's on me, dude.
And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now it's Smith. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs.
Go, you run your ugly ass.
52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not, that's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness.
Thank you. Thank you. I did not want to score with him.
My bad.
That's my nigga, but he didn't get us down here.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already.
Man, we ain't not been in the fucking red zone twice, my nigga. That's the first time.
And they'll run again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the
I
year.
don't
And the
want to
Falcons
fuck my
go
armor.
by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Come here.
Nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 7 from the 20. They'll go play action here with Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Look at the big fella go.
That's just a great blocking. Great play right there. I don't know why that nigga ran committee.
Kyle Pitts, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh, that nigga almost got there.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
He want the phone. You gotta have it.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they'll be set up
Hit that nigga, man.
they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the 1st half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score.
Fuck.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gibbers.
Oh, my.
I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Here's Penix. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Not excellent coverage, my nigga. What are we talking about, bro? Catch the fucking ball, my nigga.
Opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Pulled in at the 24. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And they will take over 1st.
That shit got me hot.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last week. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side.
User.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you are closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security.
Can y'all pick up y'all fucking blocks, my nigga?
Defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Boye Mafe got through the line like a knife through butter. He buries him for a loss. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing 2nd and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like 2nd and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a 1st down.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. A play fake. Now Penix.
Oh, that's just a great fucking throw, my nigga. Hold on, but can I go for it, or do I gotta kick a field goal? What? Let me check the rules real quick. This nigga Penix just throwing dots like great throw, my nigga. It says not past the 50. Oh, that's good. I'm way past the 50.
And it's incomplete. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Well, the other day they told us, well, we've got 3rd and 5 or less. We have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. Sliding out of the pocket. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Shit, I think the water one.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Did I plug the pot up in there? Is the pot plugged up? The kennel? The teacup? What do you call it?
Time out, they had the fumble that led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles.
I didn't plug it up?
Got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
Okay. All right, I mean the water already went off. All right, I'm going to put it back on.
They kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Smith on first down. Throw out wide to Walker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Second and 10, Smith again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense.
Touchdown, Falcons!
You got to click on, bro. I'm going to fake out the computer every time. That's all you got to do, right? You see that real quick, right? Just left, right. If you run the left, just right, left. Oh, fucking A. Oh, good shit. I missed it anyway. Good block. That's crazy. I missed it anyway. That shit gonna be a horrible kick.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. Before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot.
Love?
Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spent a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe. But I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays
like that, see this one today was this nigga act like he didn't know how to shoot.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Hey!
coming to
You
the
gotta
line
put your
here to
hand
begin
down
their next drive. The
like your knuckle
Seahawks
out.
offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly
When
to
I gave
get
them some
points out
earlier,
of
I
this
basically
drive, and
I
they
gave
need him right now because they're trailing.
Yeah,
I
this is
gave her
exactly why
2
you
and I gave
practice
him
2-minute
half and
drills in
half.
camp and at
Like
least
that
one
nigga
practice
retarded.
each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little
Hey,
pressure.
can you press the button for me on the pod? Or I mean, what is that? What is that called?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
Shoot, man.
This 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. Smith here, an audible at the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
I thought you was you was like, fuck it.
Again, Smith. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure.
I got some in the baggie right here.
Completions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
From the gun, here's Smith. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with
it's a half a joint right here too.
In this first half.
Yeah, come lighter so you can taste this fucking weed. Shit is tastes funny.
Gino down to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked off by
it's cool, bro. We almost at halftime. This shit almost over.
Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them up.
In my tube, in your core. The whole time I thought it was just like in my tube.
Season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters. I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
This is not card joint.
2nd and 7.
This is not after work joint.
Why it tastes like this?
It's watermelon ice ink.
To the
Put it in.
Penix.
Put it in where I keep my blacks up.
No, I put it in the thing and I buy
In the
it.
hands of Pitts.
Yeah, you know I put my blacks in there. It's filled with black residue.
No, it's good. Actually,
Open it.
He's got his
it's
guys
good.
first down.
After I smoke it, I put it back in. Smoke it, I put it back in.
That's what it came in?
Yeah, you just smoked my book.
Please, I eat this shit twice. It's gross. Put it back in there. Watermelon ice. Is that what that is? Yeah, nah, you can smoke that. You can just drink it.
I tell you all this.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, bro, we don't got to finish it if you don't. You hear me?